have heard it in Professor Bailey's speech, and you're going to hear it throughout my speech, that education is the most powerful weapon we can wield to reshape our future. And the world as we know it is changing at a fast pace. And the future isn't coming. It's here. And it demands a new kind of African leader. And today, as Kepler's inaugural chancellor, I stand in front of you as a strong believer in the unstoppable force of African youth and the urgency of equipping our young people with the tools to reshape our future, because we have no more time. Given that the past always provides a map to the future, we can reflect on Rwanda's journey from ashes to excellence, which teaches us an important lesson. A people who own their narrative control their destiny. And when His Excellency President Kagame says, quote, "We must do what is right for our country and not what pleases outsiders," end quote, he isn't just speaking policy, he's declaring intellectual sovereignty. And that same sovereignty must define African education. We must do what is right for our continent. And this is the power of narrative. You become the story you tell of yourself. And this is why it's important to sidestep outdated hierarchies. A hungry mind in a small university will always outlearn a complacent mind in a marble-walled institution. Our size as Kepler is our strength. Nimble, disruptive, and laser-focused on what works. Kepler proves that the best education belongs to those who do not subscribe to self-limiting narratives. The proof? 95% of our graduates find meaningful employment within 6 months of graduation. I, however, do not believe that Kepler is only here to create employees. We're here to forge architects of African solutions. Leadership isn't about titles. It's about the courage to fix what is broken. And whether it's on your social media handle, in a classroom, on a basketball court, or in a refugee camp, every Kepler student is being trained to ask, if not me, then who? Who must fix our continent, if not you? Who will be our leaders, if not you? Education is power, and power is relational. It's no longer about the country with the strongest GDP or the strongest army. It's about how you wield power and the narrative you attach to it. That is the story of Rwanda, and that is the story of Kepler, a small university that is becoming increasingly powerful by the story it tells and the outcomes it shows. Kepler is not just an institution of learning, it's a training ground for the next generation of ethical and transformational African leaders. Real power flows from education that transforms mindsets. And that's why Kepler intentionally reaches across divides and across the continent. The girl from Kigali and the boy from a refugee camp must both be able to see themselves as Africa's next problem solvers. Our continent needs leaders at all levels. While the dream is Pan-African, the plan is local. And by removing barriers, Kepler can and will disrupt how we look at ourselves and how we look at education, because great minds exist everywhere. Kepler's intentional embrace of students from all walks of life, including refugee communities, indicates the ability of education to catalyze social mobility and economic development. The continent is in dire need of this type of quality and accessible education that equips our youth with critical thinking skills, innovative mindsets, and the ethical foundation necessary to address our continent's multifaceted and cascading challenges. With a mission to prepare young Africans with global competencies and the mindset to resolve local challenges, Kepler College is well positioned to transform the lives of youth across the continent. I'm excited to start engaging in conversations with you, the students, faculty, governments, employers, partners, and other stakeholders on ways to extend this transformational model throughout the continent to ensure that every young African has access to education that doesn't just inform, but transforms. This model works, which is why it needs to be scaled so more young Africans can access it. Leadership is not confined to corporate boardrooms or government offices, because leadership is not a position, it's action. So let us build a university whose story is about imparting knowledge, shaping mindsets, and inspiring action. The clock is ticking, so let's get to work. Thank you very much for your attention.
On behalf of the government of Rwanda and the Ministry of Education, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to Kepler College and to Her Excellency on this significant milestone. Education is the foundation of Rwanda's progress and a key driver of our national development. Our vision for higher education is anchored in innovation, inclusivity, and a firm commitment to equipping young people with the knowledge and the skills they need to thrive in every changing global landscape. Institutions like Kepler College are instrumental in realizing this vision by delivering competency-based learning and fostering a strong culture of job readiness. And as we celebrate this important step forward, we're also reminded that higher education must continue to evolve to meet the needs of both learners and the labor market. Rwanda has made remarkable strides in expanding access to quality education, and we remain committed to deepening partnerships between academia, industry, and government. Kepler College's model is closely aligned with these priorities, and we commend its unwavering dedication to preparing graduates with the first 21st century skills. The appointment of Her Excellency Monica Geingos as founding chancellor marks an exciting new chapter for Kepler College. Her extensive experience, passion for education, and advocacy for youth empowerment will no doubt propel this institution to new heights. We're confident that under her leadership, Kepler College will continue to nurture graduates who not only achieve academic excellence, but also contribute meaningfully to Rwanda and Africa's socioeconomic transformation. To the students of Kepler College, your time here is about more than earning a degree. It is a journey of growth, leadership, and purpose. Rwanda is counting on you to use your education to become the leaders, innovators, and change makers of tomorrow. Your contributions will help shape a more prosperous, inclusive, and resilient future for our nation. Once again, congratulations to Kepler College and to Her Excellency Monica Geingos. The Ministry of Education remains a committed partner in strengthening our higher education system and ensuring our youth are well prepared for the challenges and opportunities ahead. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Honorable Madame Claudette Mire, Minister of State for Education, By Excellency Madame Monica Geingos, Chancellor of Kepler College, Madame Nathalie Nyamenda, CEO of Kepler. Kepler is the founder of Kepler College. Vice Chancellors and Deputy Vice Chancellors, including my former colleague Françoise, who is seated there, Vice Chancellor of University of Rwanda, distinguished guests, students, staff of Kepler College, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I just checked if we were still in morning. On behalf of the Governance Council, I extend our sincere gratitude to all of you for joining us in celebrating this momentous milestone, that is the inauguration of our first Chancellor, Her Excellency Madame Monica Geingos. Our special thanks go to the Honorable Minister of State for Education for sparing time out of her busy schedule to be with us today. For us, your presence is another demonstration of the unwavering support that Kepler College has enjoyed and continues to enjoy from your ministry ever since we applied for accreditation. Please accept our deepest gratitude to you and the entire staff of the Ministry of Education, especially the staff of Higher Education Council, for their steadfast guidance throughout the process of accreditation of Kepler College and its various academic programs. On behalf of the Governance Council of Kepler College, I would like to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the founding Chancellor, Her Excellency Monica Geingos, for accepting to take on this esteemed role at Kepler College. Your wealth of experience and unwavering commitment to education make you an ideal and invaluable leader for our institution. It is with great enthusiasm that the entire Council of Kepler College unanimously endorsed your appointment. I do hope that you will be visiting this institution as often as possible, not only for the graduation, but whenever you get an opportunity, please come and interact with our community. I'm sure all of us here were privileged to listen to your wise counsel. The Council eagerly anticipates your wisdom and guidance as we shape the strategic direction and the key initiatives of Kepler College. We are dedicated to supporting the college in its mission to provide innovative, job-driven higher education that equips young people in the region with skills they need to thrive. The college's impressive track record, boasting a 90% employment rate within 6 months of graduation, is a testament to its impact and effectiveness. I take this opportunity to thank our esteemed management leadership, faculty, staff, and students for their dedication and resilience to drive success. As we look to the future, Kepler College is poised to scale its transformational higher education model. Our goal is to ensure that quality education remains accessible, affordable, and scalable. 3 objectives that seem a bit contradictory, but with dedication and innovation and adaptability, these 3 objectives can be achieved. I don't like to read speech using these things. Sometimes they misbehave. To realize this vision, We rely on the unwavering support and collaboration of all our college's internal and external stakeholders. Most of them are here represented. Your commitment and contributions are essential as we work together to expand educational opportunity and shape the future of higher education in our country and in our region. On this special occasion, I extend a heartfelt invitation to all the stakeholders to actively engage with Kepler College as we embark on this exciting journey. Once again, thank you all for joining us today for this historic moment in the life of our young institution. May God bless you all.